Would you agree with me na there were abuses using these terminologies, nanlaman, natukhang, at saka naplantingan?
I believe so, Mr. Chair.
Would you also agree with that, Colonel Garma?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
And Bidea, would you agree with that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, kasi nandun naman yung mga statistics eh. Now, ang pinag-aawayan natin ay si Colonel Leonardo, ayaw niyang diretsahin, tanggapin, merong levels of reward. And Colonel Garma, would you admit na merong levels of reward depende dun sa nano-neutralize?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Yes. Bidea, would you agree na merong levels of reward? Kasi narinig ko na rin ito sa report ninyo eh.
Yes,
According to your research.
Yes, Your Honor.
And only you, Colonel Leonardo, cannot directly admit na merong levels of reward. Bakit kaya? Na-mention po nyo sa inyong affidavit, first affidavit, na pinatawag kayo po ni former President Duterte, May of 2016. And ang requirement niya, ihanap mo siya ng opisyal na membro ng INC o is a good intelligence officer. Tama po ba?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Chair.
Would you know if yung sinabit mong pangalan nag-report kay former President Duterte?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes. And
Yes.
sino po yung official na yun? Nirekomenda po ninyo?
Col.Leonardo po, Mr. Chair.
And before I proceed further, Colonel Garma, tumawag na po ba sa iyo si former President Duterte?
Tumawag po.
Tumawag? Tumawag na po ba siya sa iyo?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
How many times?
Once po, Mr. Chair.
Ano po ang pinag-usapan ninyo kung po pwedeng malaman?
He explained to me yung pong pinaintindi niya sa akin kung bakit Iglesia ni Cristo yung pinahanap po niya, Mr. Chair.
Okay. And Colonel Leonardo, kayo po ang in-endorse ni Colonel Garma kay Presidente. Did you have a meeting with the President in July of 2016?
Actually, na-meet ko po siya last week of June, Mr. Chair.
Ha?
Na-meet ko po,
No, did you have a meeting after Colonel Garma has endorsed your name to the former President that you met with the President sometime in July 2016?
ang pagkakala ko po, Mr. Chair, last week of June, Mr. Chair.
Hindi ba last week of May? Tinitesting ko lang yung kung magsasabi ka ng totoo. Alam ko naman na last week of May yung meeting ninyo eh. And you're not forthright with your answer. Ang meeting ninyo kay Presidente last week of May. Di ba? Tama?
Ay, check ko po, parang may ano po, may meeting po kami nga, may meeting po, Mr. Chair.
Nung ikaw ay nag-meet with the President, sino po ang kasama nyo?
Actually po, mga officers po, Mr. Chair.
Ano po?
Officers po ng PNP.
Sino po?
Officers po ng PNP, Mr. Chair. As far as I can recall, Mr. Chair.
With the President.
Opo, Mr. Chair.
Ang sabi mo noon, yung class ninyo, hindi nyo kipag-usap kay Presidente.
Ako lang po yun, Mr. Hindi po yung class namin. Yung sinasabi nyo namin na nag-meet kami, Mr. Chair.
Hindi ba, Colonel Garma, ang sabi mo, sometime in May, doon ka na pinatawag ni Presidente, di ba? At sinabi mo yung pangalan ni Colonel Leonardo.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Yes. And the meeting took place dahil kailangan ka ni Presidente eh. Sinabi na nga ng pangalan mo ni Colonel Garma eh. Tapos i-deny mo na nagkipag-meet ka na kay Presidente in May of 2016.
Opo, Mr. Chair, May.
Yes.
Pero ako lang po, wala pong ibang...
Huwag ka magsinungaling sa akin. Baka i-charge pa kita ng perjury. You met with the President with some people. And may I know the topic? Ano yung topic ng inyong pag-uusap ni Mr. President o former President?
Actually, Mr. Chair, ano lang po kami, ako po, nandun lang, Mr. Chair, parang, ganoon lang din po, parang, nagpakita lang po, Mr. Chair. Hindi naman po talaga meeting. Hindi naman po ako kasali sa mga meeting noon, Mr. Chair.
Ibig mong sabihin, hinanap ka ni Mr. President, former President, para lang i-meet ka?
Opo, Mr.
Yun
Chair.
lang po. Ano? You want me to believe that? Nag-meet kayo dahil naghahanap siya ng isang opisyal na tutulong sa kanya sa kanyang implementation of the war on drugs. Di ba tama?
Actually, hindi naman po yun ang pinag-usapan namin, Mr. Chair. Basta nag-meet lang kami.
Hindi yun ang pinag-usapan ninyo. I'm giving you a second chance, Col.Leonardo. You better tell the truth to me. Kasi baka may demanda pa kita ng another offense. Di ba? Noong last na buwan, sinasabi mo na dapat ang implement ay yung Davao template doon sa previous hearings natin. Di ba?
Opo, Mr. Chair.
Yes. And may know, Colonel Garma, what do you understand by the Davao template so far as the war on drugs is concerned?
The payments and rewards po, Mr. Chair.
Huh?
Rewards payments po
There is a reward for what?
for successful neutralization of
Neutralization?
drug suspects.
And when you say neutralization, it means the killing?
It can be, Mr. Chair, a legitimate operation or
In your affidavit, you answered the lead chair, the Honorable Barbers, that you received three times monetary reward in the amount of 20,000. Hindi po ba?
yes, Mr. Chair,
And for what is that?
for the death of the suspects, Mr.
So,
Chair.
you're admitting to this committee na talaga yung Davao template would involve the neutralization of drug suspects and there are rewards for such.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Yes. Hindi mo malalaman ito, Col.Leonardo, because you were never a station commander in Davao City, di ba?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Yes. Again, that's why hindi kita tinanong dito. Ang tanong ko sa iyo, pinatawag ka ni former president so that you will be able to help him implement the war on drugs on a national level using the Davao template. Hindi ba? Sinabi mo na nga doon sa last hearing natin yun eh.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Yes. Now, may know, do you know when General De La Rosa became the Ginigipit?
July 2016, Mr. Chair.
July
Of 2016.
2016. Now, when did General Ferro become the AIDG of the Philippine National Police?
I'm not sure po kung...
It's also July of 2016. Tama? Tanungin mo si Colonel Cunanan para may research niya kaagad. July of 2016. Now, when did General La Peña became the PDEA head?
I guess same po. Same po yata.
Pare-parehas, di ba? Yung AIDG, Anti-Illegal Drug ng Philippine National Police, General Ferro, yung PDEA, si General La Peña, and Chief PNP, si General De La Rosa. Tama?
Tama po, Mr.
Yes. And it was during that time na nagrekomenda ka ng task force which hindi natuloy.
Actually, hindi ko po na-recommend, Mr. Chair. June, last week of June, hindi na po kasi meron na po i-implement na double barrel, Mr. Chair.
Yung double barrel, kalahati nun, yung Oblan Tukhang, yun yung ginagawa sa Davao. Tama?
Tama po, Mr. Chair.
Kasi nung plano ni General De La Rosa yung Oblan double barrel, dinagdag niya yung high value targets.
Tama po, Mr. Chair.
Yes. Now, would you agree with me, Colonel Garma, na doon sa implementation ng Oblan Tukhang and Oblan high value targets, when the target does not resist the arrest, they would still be killed or neutralized and to be justified as nanlaban with guns and drugs planted on their bodies. Would you agree with that?
Mr. Chair, can I explain my answer, Mr. Chair?
Yes.
If you read the results of the investigation or look at the result of the scene of the crime operations, makikita mo po na parang magda-doubt ka kung lumaban ba or hindi yung suspect.
So you agree with my statement?
Sometimes, Mr. Chair.
That's also the findings of the human rights groups. Kaya tinatanong ko lang kayo kung naniniwala ka. Now, Colonel Leonardo, would you believe that also?
Meron po akong mga narinig na mga ganong case, Mr. Chair.
Narinig mo lang. And therefore,
Manood.
you do not believe the investigations conducted by the human rights group?
Meron po
Meron.
nangyayari ganon, Mr. Chair.
Okay, thank you for that. Now, the drug list, it was made in July of 2016, tama? Galing sa Philippine National Police. Would that be correct, Colonel Leonardo?
I believe so, Mr. Chair.
You believe so? Pidea, that would be correct also?
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
That was in July of 2016.
Yes, Your
Now, after the list has been submitted, it has been observed that there were numerous extrajudicial killings. Would you agree with me, Colonel Garma?
Mr. Chair, yung nga po, sabi ko kung tignan mo po yung result ng SOCO, basahin mong report, it is possible, meron po, meron.
Hindi. What I'm asking is, after the first list has been made, biglang dumami yung extrajudicial killing according to statistics.
Statistics won't lie, Mr. Chair. Numbers won't lie,
Numbers
Mr.
won't
Chair.
lie. So you agree with my statement. How about Colonel Leonardo? Would you agree with me that after the submission of the list, there were numerous extrajudicial killings?
Meron po, Mr. Chair.
Meron. And maybe this is because of the pronouncement of the former president and the monetary operational support fund. Di ba? Would you agree? Na kaya dumami nito dahil doon sa pronouncement ng ating presidente noon at saka doon sa monetary or operational reward, fund reward. Tama. Kaya lumakas ang panahon pa nag-interest sa mga pulit. Would you agree?
I don't have personal knowledge, Mr. Chair.
You don't have personal knowledge. You don't have to have personal knowledge. Tignan mo lang yung mga pronouncement noon. At saka yung inadmit nyo na nga na may reward Tapos kailangan pa ang personal knowledge. Sabat Pidea, would you agree with that? That there was rampant EJ case after the first list was made?
That was the indication, Your Honor.
Yes, kasi August pa lang, ang dami nang namatay. No. And would you agree with me also, Colonel Garma, Colonel Leonardo, that abuses came about because of the monetary reward? Ang reason nanlaban, natukhang, or naplantingan. Di ba? Lumabas yung mga terminologies na yan sa ating kapulisan. Would you agree with me na there were abuses using these terminologies? Nanlaban, natukhang, at saka naplantingan.
I believe so, Mr. Chair.
Would you also agree with that, Colonel Garma?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
And Pidea, would you agree with that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, kasi nandun naman yung mga statistics Now, ang pinag-aawayan natin ay si Colonel Leonardo, ayaw niyang diretsahin tanggapin merong levels of reward. And Colonel Garma, would you admit na merong levels of reward depende dun sa non-neutralize?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Yes. Pidea, would you agree na merong levels of reward? Kasi narinig ko na rin ito sa report ninyo
Yes,
according to your research.
Yes, Your Honor.
And only you, Colonel Leonardo, cannot directly admit na merong levels of reward. Bakit kaya?
Meron po yung level yung mga nasa list, Mr. Chair.
So you're admitting na may levels of reward and may reward system. If there are rewards, then there will be a reward system. Tama po ba?
Ang alam ko po, operational support, Mr. Chair.
Okay, call it what you want. Pero kagaya ng sinabi ko kanina, yung reward, yung monetary reward or operational support. Di ba?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Meron bang operational support na hindi monetary? Sa topak. Matanong ko nga po kayo.
Wala po akong...
Kaya monetary reward, whatever you call it, you do not want to call it as monetary reward, operational support, yun po siguro yung paninyo. Pero merong pera na involved. At ang pagbabayad dun sa neutralization, depende dun sa tao na na-neutralize. Would that be correct also, Colonel Garma?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Pidea?
Yes, Your Honor.
And Colonel Leonardo, would you agree with that? Baka ikaw na lang naman hindi mag-agree?
Yun lang po alam ko, Mr. Chair.
Thank you. As a matter of fact, yung pagkamatay ng tatlong Chinese doon sa Davao Penal Colony, the death of Mayor Espinosa, detainee or PDLA Guy Alvarez, and others ay part of the war on drugs because lumabas na yung listahan eh. Pidea, would you agree with that?
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
Yes. Kasi nandun yung mga namatay na ito nandun sa first list eh.
Yes, Your Honor.
And you do not know that, Colonel Leonardo.
Alam ko po na may...
Alam mo. And Colonel Garma, are you aware of that also?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Yes.